What's up? I'm St. Löda, and I want to invite you backstage. I've been writing music, playing music, producing music for over 2 decades. I started playing guitar when I was about 10 years old. I played clarinet and saxophone in elementary and middle school in band. And a couple years after that, in high school, I got into playing the upright bass. Started playing jazz on the saxophone and was playing guitar regularly, just everything I could do to play. While I was in school, I began to write music at around the age of 12, write original music, and I began to perform live around the age of 14 or 15 in local coffee shops and small bars, performing the music that I was writing, as well as cover songs from artists that I loved. After high school, I got into playing in various bands, teaching 30 to 40 guitar and bass lessons a week to pay for my lifestyle while I was going to college. Some of the bands I was in toured around regionally in the United States as well as overseas in Europe. I was playing mostly punk, rockabilly, country, gritty, roots type of stuff, like roots, grit, raw, emotional stuff. Cross genres, but that's the stuff that drew me in, was the stripped down, really simple grit. That's what I connected with. About 15 years ago, I started getting interested in electronic music in a way where I wanted to play it and produce it and mix it. I've always been a fan, but I wanted to start doing it like I was doing the other roots type stuff. DJing, producing, mixing, remixing, all that type of stuff. Last few years, I've been producing a lot in the electronic music genres, namely techno, ambient. I hate to classify stuff in genres, but that seems to be what I'm drawn to. Oftentimes live form, long form types of music, but I guess generically everything I'm into. If it creates a feeling, creates a good vibe, a little over a year ago, I started doing a podcast where I interview artists that I have come to respect and admire in the electronic music genres. Some of them very known to many, and many not known to anyone just yet. In 2016, beginning of 2017, I started producing and creating and performing under the name St. Löda, which really brings us to where we are today. In the last year plus, I've been creating many works under the name St. Löda. I've collaborated on various EPs with some other artists out there. I've done several remixes. I've hosted a podcast for a European label out there. I've self-released several EPs, done some longer form music, mostly again in techno, ambient, but quite a bit of work out there over the last year and a half under the name St. Löda. Almost overnight, over the course of the last year, my music and podcast and blog went from 0, since it didn't exist, to over 7,000 subscribers and followers and listeners, which brings me to St. Löda Backstage. I wanted to do something more exclusive, where I can release my outtakes of my podcast, exclusive pieces of my work, my entire back catalog of music and other music, even outside of the genres of electronic music, for all of my supporters and subscribers. It is my supporters and subscribers that really genuinely motivate me and fuel me to keep going. I love them. I'm grateful for their feedback and their support, for every bit of support they show, and I wanted to create something exclusive that appreciates them. Hence, Saint Löda Backstage. Saint Löda Backstage will give my subscribers full access to my entire back catalog of music, all of my podcasts, including the outtakes and extra parts that I don't necessarily edit into the Saint Löda Presents podcast, special work and projects that I'm in the midst of working on, exclusive mixes, things I'm playing around with, just everything. I wanted to provide a format for my subscribers and followers to just, I guess, come under the tent and be part of my creative process and see what I'm working on and experience it and give feedback on it, delete it if they hate it, love it if they love it, share it, just be a part in a more exclusive way of the Saint Löda project. So my sales pitch is $3 a month is what I'm asking for from my supporters to have exclusive access to Saint Löda Backstage. $3 a month is all I'm asking for in support. Unless somebody feels generously like giving me more, $3 is all I'm asking for all of that stuff. Please consider supporting Saint Löda music with a subscription of $3 each month to Saint Löda Backstage. You'll have access to everything I do, plus an open forum to discuss, give feedback, and hear all of the things I'm working on. I would welcome your support. Your support means everything to me and my music, so please consider joining Saint Löda Backstage today for $3 a month. I'll be forever grateful. Thank you.